Welcome to this presentation on Evidian SafeKit. I am working with Evidian with Bruno Rochat, who's in charge of the SafeKit software product. Let us consider the two main high availability architectures of SafeKit. Let's start with a farm cluster. The farm is active on 3 servers, each one in the up state. The application, typically Apache or IIS, is active on each server. Users are connected to the virtual IP address. The load balancing of user connections is made between the 3 servers. Server 1 fails, SafeKit detects the failure, and SafeKit automatically reconfigures the load balancing of user connections on the 2 remaining servers. Server 1 is restarted. The load balancing on the virtual IP address is made again between 3 servers. Now, let us consider a mirror cluster. The initial prim second state means that the solution is highly available. Users are connected to the virtual address on the prim server. The application runs on the prim server, typically Microsoft SQL Server or Oracle or MySQL. The application is ready to be restarted on the second server in case of failure. The file directories where the application data is stored are replicated in real time from the prim server to the second server. Server 1 fails. The virtual IP address is automatically switched from server 1 to server 2. The application is restarted on server 2. There is no replication from server 2 to server 1. So replicated directories are not the same between the 2 servers. Server 1 is restarted. SafeKit makes the resynchronization of files from server 2 to server 1. Only files modified during the failure are resynchronized. Resynchronization takes place without stopping the application. Following the resynchronization, the critical application is again highly available. The application is running on server 2 with server 1 as the recovery server. The administrator can swap the roles of primary and secondary with a button in the administration control, or the automatic return of the application on server 1 is also possible by configuration. I will now present the reduced costs with SafeKit. SafeKit integrates 3 hardware clustering products. These 3 products are listed in the left column of the slide. First, there is the case of network load balancing boxes. The principle is to put 2 boxes to support the failure of 1. Above the boxes, there are users on their workstations. Below the boxes, there is a farm with several servers running the application and load balancing. In the middle, the boxes are load balancing the user access to the farm. The scalability of the solution is managed by adding new servers in the farm. The problem with this solution is the configuration of load balancing boxes that require highly specialized network skills. With Evidian SafeKit, we offer the same feature simply by installing the software on the application servers. Cost and complexity of the 2 solutions have nothing to do with each other. In common usage, the boxes are used for large web farms, and SafeKit is used for small web farms. Then the second clustering cost saved with SafeKit is the synchronous replicated storage. In this clustering solution, 2 bays of disk are replicated on 2 remote sites. The remote sites must be connected by a storage area network, and the replication is made with the mechanisms of the bays. This solution is very expensive and very complex to configure, even for a skilled person. With Evidian SafeKit, we offer the same replication feature by installing the SafeKit software on 2 application servers. SafeKit replication is real-time and synchronous, as implemented by bays. It replicates only data modified by the application. The network used for the replication is the standard one. The solution is very easy to configure. You just have to give the names of the directories of files to replicate. In common usage, near disk bays are used to replicate large volumes of data. SafeKit is used to mirror some terabytes of data. The cost and complexity between the 2 solutions cannot be compared. Finally, there is the third case. Traditionally, to implement application failover in a hardware cluster, you have to pay enterprise editions of operating systems and databases. With Evidian SafeKit, we provide application failover on standard editions of operating systems and databases. Thus, we further reduce the cost of the solution. We have a demonstration on our website of a cluster, with 2 SafeKit Windows 7 machines and with the free Microsoft SQL Server Express database. Here are listed the 3 best use cases of SafeKit by our customers. The first case is very original because it is completely linked to the SafeKit software-only property. This is a software publisher that adds in its catalog a high availability option for its application. For this, it uses SafeKit as an OEM product. Then, it deploys multiple times to its customers its high available application without any difficulty. The second case is the enterprise, searching for a high availability solution, easy to deploy in many sites. Most often, the wish expressed is to avoid the need for very skilled people to deploy and manage clusters. SafeKit customers deploy easily dozens of clusters on Windows and Unix. The third case is the data center. Today, a data center is often composed of two geographically separated sites. The need in a data center is to combine both application high availability and disaster recovery of a complete site. The big interest of SafeKit in a data center is the simplicity of a cluster deployment in two remote sites. There is no difference of configuration when SafeKit is deployed in the same site or in two remote sites. In particular, in the situation of a network isolation of the two sites and then back to a normal connection, SafeKit replication returns to normal operation without data corruption. SafeKit does not require a third machine for its quorum, as required by the hardware clustering solutions with a replicated SAN. Thus, a person without specific skills can deploy SafeKit in any configuration, in the same site, or on two different sites. Now we consider the integration process of a critical application in SafeKit. Of course, the application does not require to be modified to achieve this integration. The process consists of 3 steps. A step of design, where a phone module or a mirror module must be chosen for the application. A step of integration, where restart scripts must be written. A step of deployment, where the cluster is put into operation. First, consider the design step. The phone module is suitable for an application, like a web service, that needs to be scalable. On the example of the farm with 3 servers, it is an active architecture with a web service running on the 3 servers. In a farm module, you can increase the number of servers according to the load. The mirror module is suitable for an application with a database to replicate. This is an active-passive architecture running on 2 servers. In the example, the application runs only on the primary server and its data is replicated on the secondary server. Several modules can be designed for the same application. After the design, now consider the integration step. Integration requires to write 3 files per application module. The user config file in the start and stop scripts. In the user config file, we put configurations of all resources necessary for defining the cluster, that is to say, the physical IP addresses of the servers, the virtual IP address of the cluster, the load balancing criteria for a farm, the file directories to replicate for a mirror, and checkers configuration to monitor hardware and software failures. In the start and stop scripts, we put starting and stopping of the application. In the integration step, tests must be made to check the application failover and to correct the 3 files if needed. Note that SafeKit works in virtual machines, which greatly simplifies the integration work and testing. At the end of the integration, we close the blue box by packaging a SafeKit application module, and we move to the deployment step. The deployment step is very simple. It requires 2 physical or virtual servers. It requires 2 operating systems of the same nature. The critical application is installed on both servers. The SafeKit software is installed on both servers. The application module is installed on both servers. Finally, the physical IP addresses and the virtual IP address are set, and the cluster is put into operation. Note that we can repeat the deployment step as many times as necessary. It is particularly interesting for a software publisher that will deploy many times its high availability solution. I invite you to try the Evidian SafeKit product. We offer a free trial on our website. Simplicity of deployment, hardware independence, and easy support of the solution make the difference when comparing SafeKit to other solutions. This closes my presentation. Do not hesitate to contact us so that we can help you either in design or in product use. I was pleased to make this presentation, and I wish you a very good day.